Three makeup mistakes that you need to avoid. If you avoid these three makeup mistakes, you are going to bring your makeup game to the top. Let's dive in. Number one, overlooking skin prep. First of all, let's get into what skin prep actually does in makeup. It enhances longevity of makeup. Applying your skin prep will help your makeup to stay for a very, very long time. Number two, it adds the healthy glow. It will help your makeup to glow. You can say, like, I have done this makeup for a very long time and it still glows. This is the work of a good skin prep. When you prep your skin very well, it will give you natural, healthy glow that your makeup needs in a very, very long time. Again, it creates a smooth canvas for your makeup. Using a good skin prep will create a smooth canvas where you are going to apply your makeup. Remember, when your canvas is actually smooth, it's going to help blow out the pores and give you a smooth finish. That is when you finish applying your makeup and you start seeing that the skin is so flawless and is so detailed. That is the work of a good skin prep. It enhances makeup application. It will help you in the application. When you start patterning product on the face, imagine when the face is too dry, it's not even moisturized, it's not even hydrated, and you start patterning product on the skin, it's not going to blindly slide on the skin. It will not be easy for you to put on this product. Also, it prevents the makeup from appearing cakey. This is even the worst. Skin prep will help your makeup to stop appearing cakey. You know, when you finish doing your makeup and everything is too dusty and everything is too cakey, your makeup might start breaking along the line. Is the lack of a good skin prep. It will prevent your makeup from having a very good moisture effect, a dewy effect that is going to help this makeup stay for a very long time. But no, it's going to make it start looking so much cakey, which you don't like, which you wouldn't want on your makeup. Skin prep is number one. That neglecting skin prep can lead to makeup application issues such as patchiness, uneven texture, or premature fading. That means your makeup might start fading even before you even put it on. When you're putting it on, you find out that the products are not coming out. Imagine when you don't have an eyeshadow primer. This is what it does, right? It cannot glide on the skin. No product that, like, I mean, the eyeshadow cannot stick. That is what skin prep does. If you don't prep the skin, your face might not be able to accept the product you are putting on. It might just be wearing off when you are putting them on. Even if you put them on and they stay, they might not stay for a very long time. They are going to go out before you know it. Now, you have to know that properly cleaned, moisturized, and prepped skin will help you to address skin concerns like dryness, too much oils, or uneven texture. Applying skin prep will provide a smooth canvas for your makeup to last for a very long time. Do not forget that if you are skipping skin prep today, you have to stop it because that could be the reason why your makeup is not lasting for a very long time. And skin prep, I don't mean just applying primers and going on. I mean hydrating the face because everybody needs hydration. Remember that if you are being hit under this, if you are working under the sun for a very long time, before you know it, what will happen? You will start needing to drink water. You will start getting so dried up. That is what happens to the makeup. The face, you are putting a lot of powders on it. For that face to survive, it needs moisture. So you have to build in moisture on the face first before you begin to put on those products so that the face is going to have enough moisture to last this makeup for a very long time. Do not skip skin prep again. I'm saying this to you. Do not skip prepping your skin because that is the only ingredients that can help this makeup stay for a very long time. Number two is incorrect foundation and incorrect powder. Using a very bad shade in your powder application and in your foundation application. This is another mistake that people make and they don't understand. They don't know that it's actually a very bad mistake. Using wrong foundations and wrong powders and thinking that you're going to correct it along the line. I know that mistakes do happen. I won't lie. I personally, equally, I do make the mistakes. But try as much as possible to get it right. Try as much as possible to get it correct from the beginning, from the ongoing, because when you begin to get them wrong, especially if you're working on a dark skin, and when you begin to get them wrong from the beginning, it is going to start affecting you in the long run. But you might not know, you might think that, oh, you can fix it. I mean, there are some that you can actually fix, but not all of them. When you use wrong foundations, it will start creating demarcations on the face. It will start creating, you will see a very good demarcation from the neck and the body, which the face and the neck and the body, everything is going to look so different. And you don't want that. This is a great mistake that makeup artists. So when that will happen is when you choose wrong foundation, wrong concealer, and wrong powders. Always make sure that you test your foundation before you apply it on the face. Test the foundation on the jawline or beside the neck and blend it out and try to match it with the person's neck or the person's body. If you are not sure yet on what to do, always match the foundation. I don't apply any foundation without first matching it. I will match the foundation and go look at it through my phone to be sure that, because sometimes when you are looking at it, you might be thinking that it's matching. But once you check through a camera or anything, you'll be able to see when you are wrong. So when I'm applying any makeup, I have to go back and check through my phone and look at the person, and that is the only time I can be able to say, yeah, this foundation needs probably a warm tone or it needs a cool tone. You have to know the undertone, understand the undertone of every foundation, and know what is missing from the foundation when you mix it. Or even if you're using a single foundation like me that I love to mix. So when you apply this foundation, go and check. Test it on the neck is always important for you to test. Test on the neck, or if you can test on the person's body, I can always test on the body and just look at the neck and the body and see if they are the same thing. Test on the person's neck, always match the foundation to the neck if the neck is always going to show. Make sure you do these things because these are the mistakes that we make. And when you finish your makeup, no matter what you do on the face, no matter how expensive the products you use are, if the foundation and the makeup you did is not matching the person's body, I'm telling you that people will look at that work and feel like you have done a very bad job. People that knows makeup will look at that job and tell you that you have done a bad job because why? The makeup is not matching the person's body. No matter the product you use, no matter how hard you have worked for this job, it's always important for you to try your best and match these things up from the ongoing, from the onset. Number 3 point, which I think should be the number one actually, is ignoring blending. Guys, I cannot emphasize on this enough. Blending in makeup is number one key to every makeup application. Blending comes in from every aspect of our makeup. Blending the makeup comes in from everywhere. Are you talking about your skin prep? You have to learn to blend it until the product you have, you will know that, oh, you have blended enough. Not just that you have blended enough, that is okay now for you to leave it. Foundation blend, you have to blend your foundation into the skin. Not just blending it until it's everywhere. No, you have to blend it until the skin absorbs it. When you think of blending in foundation, as a makeup artist, you have to understand there is what is called transition. Transitioning comes from everywhere because if you blend in your foundation on the jawline, it has to transition into her neck, into the person's neck. If it doesn't transition, that means there's a demarcation. That is actually the what we're talking about. You have to learn what is called transitioning. You have to learn to transition products. You have to learn to transition shapes. You have to learn to transition things. If you don't know the concept of transition, you will not be able to do makeup. You will not be able to achieve what you want. It's very, very important for you to know how to blend. When it comes to eyeshadow, blending is the, without blending, you can't do eyeshadow. You can't work on eyeshadow because you have to learn to blend different colors together and achieve a single, it will be like a smooth and a seamless application. But it's only you and people that knows what makeup is should know the number of colors that you have added in there. But people that don't know will just look at it and be like, oh, wow, this is a smooth or this is a blended something, without knowing that you have actually done enough work to put a lot of things into what you did or what we are talking about. So it's very, very important and very paramount for you to learn how to blend because blending, I used to, okay, when I teach my students in the past, I used to ask them to sing it. Blending is the key. Blending is the key. Blending is that master key. Makeup started with blending and ended with blending. Blending is the master key. The reason why I asked them to sing this is because I want you to understand the importance of blending. You have to learn it. That is why when you are blending in your foundation, I will always tell you to use a good beauty blender. See, let me tell you, the things you are using to blend is more important than the product you are blending. The equipment you are using to blend is more important than the things you are blending. I can use a very good beauty sponge and blend in a bad foundation, but you cannot use a bad beauty sponge and blend in a good foundation. It's not going to come out nice. The equipment you are using to blend. So if you don't have a good or a very nice brush set, that is where you should start from. If your brush set is already bad, that is where you should start from. Get yourself a good brush set. So that, because if your brush is good, that is when your work will start being nice. And you cannot be using dirty product, dirty equipment to work or to blend. It's going to mess up your job. Do not see, before I begin to work, I make sure that my equipments are in order, because these are the things that I know that might actually ruin my job. I make sure that they are, in fact, when I'm done working, they are sparkling clean. We have to clean it, wash my beauty sponges, because those are more important to me than any other thing. I cannot do my job without my blending equipment, because they are the number one, the champion. When you learn how to blend, you will see that makeup is just a very simple something, because the only thing that makes this a little bit difficult is the blending. When people blend and people don't understand, they don't know what to blend, they don't know how to blend. But if you learn the concept and how to blend your products in, you will realize that makeup is not as difficult as people think it is. So these are my top three makeup mistakes that you need to avoid. I mean, there's a lot of mistakes out there in makeup that people make, definitely, but these are the top three that I think that if you tackle these top three makeup mistakes, you are close to achieving a flawless and a very beautiful glam. If you know any other top makeup mistake that I didn't mention, put it on the comment section, and I'm going to be talking about it next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to be seeing you guys next time. Bye.